Hey, me. I am, at the request of one of my friends, going to be doing the blocking out the eyebrows and bald cap application. Down my hair earlier today, and I wish I just wetted down my hair. I highly recommend just wetting your hair down. It's just easier overall. But since I showered early this morning, wig cap number 1, because you don't want the ridges to come through, and you don't want your head to be a weird shape, because my head already starts out a weird shape. So my hairline as much as humanly possible, because I want to have room to actually glue down this bald cap for brows. And also I'm going to glue down my hairline quite a bit so it doesn't get caught in the latex and the Pros-Aide. Spoiler alert, if you have a good bit of hair, part of it's going to get caught in the latex and the Pros-Aide. But I go sweeping with the hairline here. Lord, should just cut my sideburns off. Powder is going to go over top of this. I made the mistake one time of putting a prosthetic directly over Elmer's glue without powdering it and Pros-Aiding it. And I lost an eyebrow for a while. So, never doing that again. Back, sticky fingers. Taking another hairpin. Now we get to the eyebrows. Spoolie. Also, isn't the lighting better this time around? This is great, isn't it? You know what we like to do. Get this all up in there. Take the spoolie. Push, 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 push. Okay. Got that. On to the second one. And that's layer number 1. Get these bald caps from Amazon. I can always share the link if I need to. Not an affiliate. I don't make money off of this. All my bald caps away. I try to save my bald caps. They're just so sweaty and disgusting after the gig is done that I can't. So yeah, this one's got ridges all in it. I am not, this is something I recommend if you have enough time to do it. Do it. Take a hairdryer, heat up your bald cap to smooth it out. And you can see this right here. The edges. And again, I like to keep the edges, because they're so thin, as close to everything as possible. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be cutting lightly around here. We're going to use this. All right. So this side is fine. My head is crooked. My head has always been crooked. See, I see my hairline right there. I'm going to pull this. I know that. But what I want to do is draw where my ear is going to be cut. And I actually cut around this line, because once you cut a bald cap, that's it. You can't bring it back. So the back is fine. This is actually a smaller bald cap than I usually use too. This is good. Gently pull this off my head. And you'll see that there's a shiny side and a matte side. I like the matte side because if it's too shiny, then blending it is not good. So cutting. Okay, so little piece of latex gone. Take this pin out because it'll create a bump. This down one more time. Okay. This is an entire process. Like I glue the brows and the bald cap on at the same time. That way I can always be doing something. Because I don't sit still well. But again, this is just to show you my process of what works for me. There are many makeup artists that can do this way better than I do. So thank you for being in on this video. It works for me. It's a decent process. The big difference maker really is the quality of bald cap that you use. Getting one that has very thin edges so you can blend it easily without having to use toilet paper if you can. And then what you're using to glue it to your face. This is Pros-Aide. Klingon at a con told me about the Pros-Aide whenever he saw my Jack Sparrow facial hair, and he said, have you thought of Pros-Aide? Because the spirit gum just kept on popping off. And I said, no, I've never heard of Pros-Aide before. This is a medical grade adhesive. Always do a skin test. Obviously it works for me. It keeps things on your face longer. So once you're done using it, make sure the cap is always on, because once you get into a groove of things, you might hit it. And then this hits the floor. And my floors, I don't know what's going to take, but I don't think there's enough level of goop be gone. Get this on my head. I reposition it, because once the Pros-Aide goes on, it's hard to reposition. So I want to get everything in exactly where I want it. See, there's going to be a little bit of hair sticking out here. I'm going to be blending that. That is fine. That is just fine. Just let that sit. I'm not going to do the pressing just yet. So let it sit. All right. Really, you should start from the center and work your way out. Okay, see, it already presses. And see, there's like a little bit of a baby lip right here. I don't know if I'll be able to fix it or not. Oh, no. We'll try. Nope. Okay, so I take the Pros-Aide. I lay it. I try to stay away from my hairline as much as humanly possible. Because again, it does not feel good. It really does not feel good. And then I put it on the underside of the bald cap as well. And I just slowly apply it. Works really fast. You don't have to wait for forever for it to stick. Yeah. This is gonna get in my hair. All right. And you tap it. It's tacky. Oh, it's pulling on my face. But you can see it's on there. It's not going anywhere. All right, so now I'm going to pull this side right here. I'm not flipping you off, I promise. Or am I? Okay, and okay, this is going to hurt later. This is the problem. Maybe I can try to, yeah, I think I can. Okay. Ooh, she is stuck on there. It's good. All right. Once again, don't be like me. This is what I have to do right now, though. I'm kind of painting myself into a corner. I have not much choice. Whenever I remove the bald cap, it is going to hurt. Maybe that'll be a bonus part of this video, is removing the bald cap at the end of the day. It'll be fun. Pull this. Pull it behind the ear. Tuck it. and tap it. Oh, she's still a little bit, it's not tacky enough yet. Okay. That feels good. All right. That's good. Take the other side. It's already been tacky. Okay. It is on my head. This is good. We're going to do the next part of the application process, which is using liquid latex. Now, if you are allergic to latex, do not do this. I think there's a latex-free option out there. I'm confident that there is. But you take the liquid latex, a disposable cosmetic wedge. I use the wider side, about called it the butt end. I guess you can call it the butt end. And I tap gently along the edge. Keep it, try not to pile it up. And you have to do this super fast too. But it seals the bald cap to your head. And then it also blends that line. So you can't really see, unless you're looking super hard, where the bald cap ends and your skin begins. This is not my best application, I will say. I'm already a little bit ticked off that this is going to show. So say that you have a prosthetic that has an edge that is problematic and you don't know what to do to seal it. Take a piece of toilet paper. You take it down to the single sheets, okay? Peel toilet paper, all right? And you try to shape it as much as you possibly can. You lay down a layer of latex. Cool, put on your shoes. All right. You stick toilet paper. You kind of pull. And then you just do a layer of latex on top. And it helps seal the edge up a little bit. Don't like to do a lot with that, because if you have flimsy toilet paper like I do, it starts to pucker. See, it's already starting to do it. So you have to be super careful with that. You have to have a very light touch, but that part's done. I'm leaving it. So now I got a nice seal on my head. It's great. I'm letting it dry, especially like right around here, around the edges. And then the lick and seal. And while I'm hitting the eyebrows, hitting the edges, so I can get those edges sealed. I will show you how I do the makeup. I mean, it's pretty cut and dry, but I can't assume. So I'll go on ahead and do it. And let's just say that you weren't going to put on a face at all. You were just like, I just want to do a bald cap application. I want to make it look natural. If you want a good natural bald cap application, you need to be talking to an FX artist. I am not that guy. But again, this works just fine for stage when people are away from you. Put the primer on my face. Foundation on the back of the hand, like that. Take a sponge, like that. You soak the sponge. You get it nice and big. So yeah, you soak the sponge in your water. It's like in my previous video. Again, a good bit of these makeup skills I do in the other videos too. All right, so blend it, get nice and warmed up on the back of my hand, and pat, 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 pat. See? It's gone. It's disappeared. Look at that. Da-da. You just keep on blending. I mean, you really have. See, if you see me from far away, I'm an egg. Get the hairline there. Tell you what, the camera never lies. It'll find the weaknesses faster than a mirror can. So hey, this is the bald cap application. Is it the greatest ever? No, but if you've never done this before, this is a good video to start with. May you do better than I do. Powder, and that is all you need to do. You can do your contours and everything, again, like any of the other videos. Or if you just want to look like this, you're done. Powder it up, and you're good to go. All right, love you. Bye.